Well, and how whatever, and decided that I'd bring you along. It was, I don't know, sunny day. Exactly 21 now. I guess it was 12 this morning before daylight. Yeah. And so, yep, we got to go to the welding place and get some leak dye for the wood stove. They told me just use soap and water. And I said, well, it's outside, so if I put that on the outside, it'll just freeze. I run all over the place. So I always thought the leak dye is a good stuff to use. So I don't know. We'll find out. And it showed a bunch of it on the internet, but I'd have to order it, and then I got taken, wait the 3 days or whatever to get it. So, but I can just go in here and get it from the local guys. All right, from the local guys. Alright, so this is where I get my welding stuff from. I bring you inside, but I would think the guy's not going to be happy with me running a live camera in here. Could be wrong, but I'll be right back. You got some leak detector. Leak detector. He says just soapy water. Which I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's just soapy water. And anyways, if it comes in a bottle, you pay more money for it. It's that's better, right? So it's sunny now and 21, in case you guys just tuning in, and you know, I thought I'd bring you along. I could not film inside that building anyways. The cement buildings tend to shut down the Wi-Fi, and if I filmed this not live, nobody would watch it anyway, so you know what I'm saying. So I gotta get a little air fitting thing to pump up the wood stove, and then I get to go to the Ford dealer for a recall, and I've already talked to the dealer manager about the exhaust rattle in my car, and told him that I think it's a catalytic converter. Broke loose inside, rattling. It's got 74,000 on it, and he said he's going to take care of it under emissions. But you know what? It's totally up to them what they're going to do and what they're going to not do for you. You know what I'm saying? So. All I know is that we're like almost out of the 5-year warranty, and the only thing I've got out of it was like I did a video over on the Don's Garage channel where the coolant was seeping underneath the hose, between the hoses and the part of the engine block, was seeping underneath there, and then the service write-up guy was telling me I was old and stupid, and I told him what I put in it, and he didn't believe me. He thought I was lying to him or whatever, you know. So then I brought the gallon jug in and said Ford on it and coolant on it, and then he just kind of looked at me like, you know, like I grabbed a gallon and a jug somewhere or other. And, you know, just so you know, I can tell you before I even go in this place to talk to the next write-up, it'll be that same little worm. It'll be that same guy. You know, I'll almost guarantee it. It'll be the same write-up guy I'll deal with again. How do you know that? Because I go down, I go on, if I'm not on that bumpy road, just like a lot of you guys know what I'm talking about. If you're not on that bumpy road of nonsense, you know you're on the wrong road. And he could be the nicest guy in the world, treat everybody with respect, but you just go down that bumpy road of life, and that's what I deal with. It's all these idiots. And then you gotta turn into an idiot to turn into an idiot to get what you paid for. And they don't care. They don't care his ass. Anyways, so I'm just taking a shortcut on over to horrible freight to get one of those little connector things because I'm still a little early. Luckily, the memory's working today, so I can remember the things I needed to get. Yep. And again, I thought I'd bring you along. Some people like this stuff. Some people don't. They probably don't like listening to me complain. You get to see the real estate and see the real estate. Yeah, I don't see too many people talking to their phones when they're inside, other than unless those girls that carry their phone around, have their conversations wherever they go. Those ones. That's a different thing than running a live internet feed of YouTubes inside these places. And I'm not there yet. Someday I will just totally don't care and do it inside these buildings, but unfortunately I'm not there yet. Getting closer though. Getting closer to totally not caring what people think. But yeah. And then after I leave the dealer, I got to get a little bit of kerosene. Gonna run some kerosene. Gonna run that heater that I don't like that smokes up my garage. What's that? Weird rubber smell. Must have been from that. Must have been from that cement truck that just went by us. Or I blew a tire out. You guys can't smell it. I can smell it. Smell burnt rubber. Or brakes, probably. It's in between the two. He was probably locking up his brakes to stop back there because they all drive. This, I don't know. I don't think you could ever drive a cement mixer because it's bad enough the vehicle I drive for work, and people just pulling right out in front of you randomly. There's too many people in this little town with the roads. It's kind of like Florida. And they have a sign saying, welcome more. Come on in. We got room for you. So there's even more people, piling in here a given year. And they're building more of those little shit boxes to house people in, little shit box, what I'm talking about. The ones stacked on top of each other. Yeah, they're building more and more of those. So, anyways, going to horrible freight, get that little connector, and then run on down to the dealer, which is just not too far down the road. And so, well, nobody here at Horrible Freight today. 10:30, better yet. I like to park over here by the pole and then run the camera. You know what I'm saying? You can see all the losers that come in here. Yeah, I buy junk from here too. Actually, could have bought it off of Amazon. As far as I knew, nobody had one of these couple things. They say they have them, but I don't know if they do. We'll find out in a minute. Right back. the guy said that, they don't have problems with complaints here. They don't see him coming back. These guys. All right. It's like nobody's here. No one's there, so